Hey, Real Talk Podcast. Yeah. What up? It's your brethren, your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned into another episode of Aint, Real Talk Podcast, pre-recorded situation. First thing first, all praises be to the Most High. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share on your social engineer. Y'all see the thumbnail. What have I been telling y'all? HR 4321, odd sequence of numbers. HR 4321, the No Bailouts for Reparations Act. We ain't getting no reparations, man. I sit up here and tell y'all, it would be totally non-conducive to the agenda to give black folks in America reparations. Do you understand how much money this government owes the descendants of the indigenous black people? You understand this is like, we understand we're talking about $20 trillion. Do you understand that if black people in America were to be given $20 trillion, does you understand that would make us the most powerful group of people on the planet? Do y'all really think that the KHAZARIAN demons who run this world and this reality is going to hand it over to us in America? I mean, you can believe that if you want to. I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't believe, or you can or can't believe, but what realistically not gonna happen, right? And to this day, it's still the same gatekeepers, the same people that they got set in place to not only prevent this from even being discussed, but in all actuality, knowing that it's not something that's going to actually happen for real. They got to give the illusion by keeping a conversation going that could potentially possibly happen, knowing damn well that is not what they're going to do ever. Y'all really think we're going to get some reparations, man? For one, you got to be able to prove that you're owed the reparations. Now, since they got most of us thinking that we descend from African slaves that was brought across the Atlantic during the transatlantic slave trade, they got us really believing that. And when you do your actual genealogy, you cannot trace it back to any of them tribes in Africa. For the most part. I'm not saying all of us. I'm saying a large quantity of us. And over the years, decades, centuries, to be able to track and trace, those words, track and trace, to be able to trace your lineage from your indigenous background, that could prove to be even more difficult. But who's willing to do their due diligence? Shout out to the brother Dane Calloway for showing people the game on how they could best go about finding out what their lineage is, what tribe they descend from or are a part of. Y'all should go check out Dan Calloway's research and go check out his page. Because some of y'all, most of us, are descendants of people from right here in America. But they done made this law now. This is the law. So the United States government will not acknowledge, will not, you know what I'm saying, will not okay any state legislation coming up with laws pertaining to reparations, right? Specifically as a result of those peoples being the descendants of slaves. This is specific in the legislation. I'm gonna do a stream on this too, maybe on Saturday, right? And you know, so think about all these guys and chicks they got set in place: political, entertainment, sports, industry, academics, finance, all these so-called black people. Most of them are part of the Divine Nine. even smaller percentage of that, a member of Sigma Pi Phi Boule, being used as conduits, the crab barrel system, to give us the illusion that we can somehow get these reparations. But if we do get said reparations, not everybody's going to get them. And if you do get them, you're going to have to be able to prove that you are deserving of them. And not only that, you have to be able to prove or show and prove that you're going to be able to be financially and fiscally responsible if given said amount of money. Ain't getting no reparations, man. Y'all can go ahead and scratch that off the list. In order to get the reparations that we really are due and owed, it's going to take way more than some act of Congress. Most of us are not willing to do what is necessary to bring this into fruition. Y'all do y'all's due diligence, man. HR 4321, the No Bailouts for Reparations Act of 2023. It's the law. Tap in, walk with me, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. Smash that like button, man. Do your due diligence, man. Wake up, my brethren and sisters. It's about to get serious out here. Hey.
Stacks with the facts. E&E. Stimulus package. Let's go. I'm from that nutty north, Agla Green, Cleveland, that have number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the noon? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, that have number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the noon? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. What you fuck niggas know about the north side? North side till I die, I got a lot of pride. P Street where I saw my first homicide. Cause the Lucky Market had the Duchess for $1.05. What you fuck niggas know about Big City? Sound Cone get a Stussy for $1.50. Being used egg rolls best in the city. Big Daddy's had the freshest gear in the city. Stacks with the facts, ain't nobody fucking with me. Grown folks was a poppin' club in the city. Philly Grill had the best drinks in the city. Jeff Place closed down cause they drinks were shitty. Got love for the east side, love for the south side. Got love for the west side too. But I'm from up north where we get money and slide through your hood like it's a drive-through. Walk through your hood, not just drive through. Any hood I'm good, I'm that fly dude. All these bitches wanna kick it like Ryu. In my DM, kissy face, hi boo. If you from up north, rep that shit. Say it real loud with your chest, nigga. No NBA, no EA Sports, but I still ball on the from that nutty north. Agla Green, Cleveland, that have number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce in the noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, that have number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce in the noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Brooklyn Mall was the best one we ever had. That's where I caught the patent leather Jordan Lemons at. That's where I caught my first herringbone chain at. That's where I saw my first stone cocaine at. Give me a beat, I'm a propane at. Mifflin Middle's where I learned to spit flames at. P Street where I really sold cane at. One of the reasons why the street is really named that. Straight facts, I ain't never gotta lie to ya. North side pride, gotta keep it live for ya. My crip niggas dark blue like they play for Hoyas. My blood niggas die moon like the Massa Wars. Can't forget about Genesee Avenue. That's where a nigga made dividends revenue. Murder Street, Miss Enos Jerk Barbecue. Island Vibes, Windsor and Cleveland Avenue. Caddy Corner, across the street, Tom's Corner Store. Just one thing, Windsor Terrace famous for. Can't forget about D&J's 4th and 8th. H's crib cooking up 4 ways and 8s. On the north side, niggas, yeah, we really great. Then the better side of town, I sit and wait. All y'all other side of towns, y'all win the way. All y'all other side of towns, y'all win the way. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, having number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, is ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce in the noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, having number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North, on my north side, is ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce in the noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons.